Welcome back to Focus on Youth, guys. I'm your host, Linda. Thank you for support and thank you for everything. Wenye mko mkiulizia hila ndio nimewaletea leo. And hapa tuko na mwingine mtabari tutapatia time wajiintroduce because labda there is a new person coming to this channel today. So, let's talk about this issue of adulthood. Like okay, what is the meaning of adulthood according to youths? To me, I'll describe as like ile ushatoka kwa mzazi, sasa ni wewe, wazazi wanakutegemea, ni wewe, your siblings are looking upon you, ni wewe, like the community is looking upon you, na venye huku nje maisha So kabla sijaenda kwa vitu mingi, let me give my guests time to reintroduce themselves. Wacha tuanze na hapa.
Okay. So my name is Hilary Ojoang. I'm also called Papa Pendeje Makambo, mtu ya watu kanda ya Afrika Mashariki na dunia nzima. But anyway, that aside, I'm happy to participate in this conversation because one of the scariest things right now is adulthood. I feel scared of adulthood because you really have to try and figure out a lot of things. Not finances, not career, not education, not your partner, and a lot of things. So the whole package that comes with a lot of questions that you have to answer for yourself.
Yeah.
That's what makes me scared about adulthood. And these are timely conversation. Yeah.
Okay. Tuko hapa.
Okay, due to public demand, I will use Swahili language.
Yeah, haina shida.
Yes. So mi kwa majina mi naitwa Beda Kalulu and we are here to discuss about this topic. How I just wish you watch till the end. Na mtaelimika pia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about adulthood. Kwa Kiswahili tutaita aje? Umetoka utotoni, umekuja hii sekta ya vijana.
Utu uzima.
Sasa umekuja kwa uzima ama tuseme aje utu uzima, yes.
Yeah.
So lakini adulthood kweli jamani. Hani pressure. Okay, what I can tell youths out there, let's just hold on. Juu sasa pressure imekuwa mingi. Sio economy, sio pressure ya family, siblings, job. Sasa kwanza jobs ni ngumu, like hakuna jobs huku nje. Yani like just everything. Ila hebu tuanzie huku hivi.
Okay. So first of all, let me tell you,
Yeah.
the pressure is very necessary because the pressure is actually coming from people who have actually figured things out and they're thriving.
Yeah.
See? So adulthood becomes, you're just saying that adulthood is pressure. It becomes pressure to us because you already see people figuring things out.
Yeah.
Okay? Kama ni yule rika yako ana figure things out na is succeeding. Kama ni yule best yako kwa agriculture figuring things out and succeeding. Kama ni best yako kwa biashara, people already figuring things out and they are succeeding. So the pressure comes with, I have my age mates already figured things out and are succeeding.
Yeah.
So I also, there's no any other option. I have to figure things out.
And they're supposed to succeed.
They must. Now that's the
Must,
pressure. They have to. And that's why you find someone, mtu anajaribu hii option,
In a field.
anajaribu hii option, anajaribu hii option. Or there are people who really diversify. He's trying this one, and trying this one, and trying this one. So that in the end of the day, there's one that makes him successful. So, yeah.
Pause hapo. Beda tuko huko.
Hii adulthood.
Utu uzima
Utu uzima, utu uzima. Mara nyingi huwa tunashinikizwa, huwa tunapata shinikizo sana kutoka kwa wenzetu. Like unapata msee akiwa high school, atoke high school, akienda huku nje, maybe unaweza pata ule anaweza fanikiwa kuendelea na masomo yake, college, hizo tertiary institutions. Ama kuna ule ataachia pale naenda atafute kitu ya kufanya na kitu ya kufanya, si ndio? So utapata kila mtu ana compete. Unaona? Kila mtu ana compete akuwe kama mwenzake. For example, unaweza pata kuna jamaa tu yeye alisoma na mtu fulani. Sasa ule rafiki yake si ana drive, maybe ana drive gari na yeye maybe anafanya kwa couch ama anafanya mjengo. Sijasema mjengo ni mbaya ama couch ni mbaya. Of course tunahitaji watu wa couch, tunahitaji watu wa mjengo. Like sasa utapata wale wenye hawako satisfied, atakuwa na ile pressure, unaona?
Pressure, okay, so kwa hapo kidogo. So hapa kwanza tumwangalia topic ya where pressure comes na adulthood, si ndio? Okay, let's now go back to you are done with campus. Hauna kazi. Labda nyumbani waloza everything and you are the one they are looking up to. Wanaona ni kama like you have failed them, unaelewa? Maybe umekaa huko nje for 3-4 years without job. You can't go back to the village. Joke, I guess all of us understand our different villages. Utarudi huko village, utamaliza shule, ukirudi village, watu watatukutumia kama example. People will be like, usipeleke mtoto wako university. Unampeleka university, akimaliza anarudi nyumbani anakuwa burden kwako, unaelewa? So this is the adulthood yenye nataka tuongelee sana. Ile okay, hiyo pressure tumuongelea yenye nakuja na adulthood, na maybe our age mates and our friends are progressing more than we are. So hii adulthood sana nataka tubezie hiyo, there is paying of bills. Let's assume ushamaliza college ama ushamaliza campus, unafaa kujitegemea, labda home anafaa kukutegemea, unaelewa? Like nyinyi inawapeleka aje as youth, or you people out there? Comment on, like in the comment section, tell us how is this adulthood taking you people. Like how is it? Okay, why are you going to consider adulthood venye watu wengine wanaitanga like adulthood is a scam? Why do you consider it a scam? Mnaelewa? So okay, turudi hapa.
Let me say first of all one thing. You are just describing a scenario whereby you just done with school.
Yes.
And paying the bills are hard. You don't have a job, and your parents and your siblings are looking at you.
Even Hillary kidogo,
are looking up to you.
Just kidogo. Even if you have a job.
Yeah.
Maybe my charge ama bills ni mingi kuliko what you're getting. Unaelewa? So unaona hiyo like just adulthood in general hivyo. Okay, adulthood sasa hapa ni ile yenye umeshakuwa mtu mzima. Tuache story ya uko college, uko campus. Mzazi anajua lazima ukule, mzazi anajua lazima ulipe rent, hata hustle uko nje. So now ushamalizana na mzazi, it's you.
Okay, but before we get there,
yes,
I want to talk about a very important stage, and is the transition.
Yeah.
Ile point yenye umetoka, you're used to getting the money from parents, which was relatively small, little. You see, when you're a student, or before you even get to transition stage, you are working on a very little budget. But then you're talking about a case scenario whereby you want to transition now.
Yes.
When you are spending 10K per month, you find now you want to spend 30, 40. Okay, the transition. That's why you are bringing a case whereby you have a salary and it's not even enough. So number one, I want to say that it is too compulsory and too obvious. You can't run away from the problem.
Lazima.
So, yes, So while we recognize that there are hard moments and people could be passing through a lot of hard time, especially you don't have a job or whatever you're earning isn't enough. But you won't run. Can you run away from it?
You can't.
You can't.
You can't.
So you just have to sit down and figure things out. And I want to cite a region in Kenya. I come from Western Nyanza region. That's where I come from. But I get a lot of inspiration from ladies and gentlemen who come from Central. Okay? And even ladies and gentlemen who come from Rift Valley or who come from Western Nyanza region, but specific people who are working hard and figuring things out.
Yes.
You will find youthful population looking and finding opportunities in agriculture and finding opportunities in some jobs that people consider subordinate. Okay? So my main point is, number one, there's no running from adulthood. There's no escaping from the transition, because how will you feed your children? How will your family get income? That is number one. There's no running away from it. And since there's no running away from it, you just have to sit down and figure things out. Hakuna kukimbia. Hey.
Lazima tu tupitie pamoja.
Lazima. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay, so better turudi huko.
Yeah. So adulthood, ukikuwa mtu mzima, hiyo inamaanisha lazima uwe responsible kwa kila kitu. Unaona? Like unlike ile wakati ulikuwa unakaa maybe na parents wako in the same house, unaona? Because as you grow, utafika stage fulani, kama bado unakaa na parents wako, utasikia community inaanza kuongea vibaya. Jamaa sasa, jamaa wamemea ndevu, unaona? Sasa toka hapa enda jengi.
Na hiyo pressure ya community, buda ni mbaya. Inaua watu bana.
Hiyo pressure ni mbaya sana.
Community wanaweza kupea hata pressure ya kuoa bro.
Like ona, ni kweli. Like unapata msee, okay, see after sasa community imeongea, ametoka kwa nyumba ya maparo, ameenda maybe amerent. Maybe alikuwa anaishi na parents wake, na parents wake pia wamerent, unaona? So yeye pia atahafu kwenda rent,
na maybe ana job or anything,
na kuna mmoja atamlipia. The same community, so walitaka aenda rent, wakimpata anafua nguo, tena wataongea,
like,
unaona?
Lakini
huyu jamaa si aoe tu baby, unaona? Like so adulthood, yani ni stage yenyewe sasa inafaa ukue responsible kwa kila kitu. Na mtu yote tu mwenye ako pale nje, kikawa ni kijana, sana male gender male, wale mavijana, inafaa ukifika age fulani, inafaa ujue tu wewe lazima ukue responsible.
Let me tell you, bro. That's why I wanted to say something. Bro, let me tell you, the responsibility cuts across. That is number one, according to my view. And that is actually, it's factual. Unanipata? Because I have a friend, I'd love to mention her name because she's really progressing well, but I'll need to keep it confidential. She's a lady, she's doing well. We were making stories, Jana. She's telling me that she already has 2 plots. She's developed a property in one. She's like 28. A lady.
Mambili is asking, show us the way, master.
I haven't asked her to show me the way. But what I wanted to say is that responsibility is not selective based on gender. Linda brought the other time a lady who is doing makeup, okay? What is pushing her? Responsibility. She has to pay for her bills because there's a kind of life she's trying to avoid. So that she's able to
but mimi sikumaanisha.
No.
Nyinyi wote mnyamaza nitetee wanawake. Sinuka hapa.
I'm just making a point.
But mostly wanaume.
Okay, mostly wanaume. I guess okay. Beda. Okay, mimi nataka kutetea wanawake. Sinuka mwenyewe leo kwa set. Nadhani mtanikania. Okay, so Beda was making a point in which that the society wanatakanga maybe wanaume sana wajikaze. But okay, today's generation, today's era, ladies, let's work hard. You ata sikia tulia, ila so mimi naongea hapo nitakupatia time on.
Ladies work hard.
That's okay. Say that again.
Ladies.
So umemunga mkono, mnaungana mkono.
But it's true. Okay, let's guys,
everyone should actually work hard.
Let's do this. In fact, ukikaa tu vizuri uangalie wenye unaendeleza kwao. If you are a lady na unaniangalia hapo nje, mwenye utawaiendeleza kwenu ni wewe mwanamke. Or you lady. Let me use a term lady because siku hizi kutumia mwanamke watu wanaona ni kama it's like ni kitu no mama or something. But at the end of the day tutabaki tukua we are women. So ladies out there, bado kuna zile responsibilities za nangoja bwanangu anunue gari ndio ninunue, nangoja bwanangu afanye masters ndio nifanye, nangoja siji bwanangu ajenge kwao ndio nijenge. No, you are the one mwenye utaendeleza kwenu. Na kama unataka kuendeleza kwenu, endeleza kama bado uko na time. Because itafika point yenye by the hauna time, unaelewa? Itafika point yenye hauna time kabisa. Then kwa wanaume, like if you have a brother, hata wewe hila, si brothers wenyu wote wataangalia home. labda kama uko na sister, labda sister ndio atakuwa atasema hey, let me just, and not all, si ati masista sote wataangalia home. Mtu atakuwa anasema let me just look home first before I do any other thing, because wewe at the end of the day wewe beda next year labda utakuwa na mrembo, umeshaoa, unaelewa, na bado unataka kubuild kwako, hata utakumbuka home. Ama pata mrembo mwenye hata ukitaka kumwambia I want to do this for my parents, hawatafanya nini? Hata kubali, atakuwa anasema ukitambajikia wazazi wake, wazazi tulishazeeka saa ngapi, kwani hauni tujenge. Sio shene by the same shene, but it's true, ila unaona. So I mean najaribu kumaanisha hivi. Okay, what I'm saying is this, ladies, watu wenye bidii anasema ati male ndio sana sana angalia kwa society, hata nyinyi work hard. Let's work hard.
I wanted to reiterate on something, and just to insist, you know, in this show, number one, we are trying to make things neutral.
Yes.
Okay. And it's part of pushing the agenda that not a single type, not a single gender should be putting more effort than the other, because you see from that point, that's where things like inequality and all those things are coming from. But one thing I wanted to say is, in every association that you get yourself into, you bring yourself first. Okay? You bring unajileta wewe wewe mwenyewe kwanza. Consider yourself first. Okay? So if you consider yourself first, in serving, sema tulikuwa tumeka chakula pale and people are serving, you have to consider yourself. That means another thing is when it comes to even career choices and hizo vitu zingine, you're just mentioning it, mtu anasema ati mimi siwezi fanya masters before my husband.
Okay, like that was just an example.
It was just an example.
Yeah, gone are those days.
But it's part, you know why I'm mentioning it is that it's part of adulthood.
Yeah.
Okay? And someone could be wanting to hear about it.
Yeah.
I've had many cases about people not considering themselves. Tunajua boy na muonea huruma sijui nini. Please, and this is a very important part of adulthood, and you need this as you transition to adulthood. Be selfish.
Yeah.
Not a bad selfishness. Put yourself first.
Yeah, like value yourself.
If it's a career, you have to bag that degree first. If it's a business, you have to start. Kama niyo biashara unataka kuanza, you have to start that business first before you think about anyone, before you think about everyone. If you're a lady, you want to start that boutique, ianze kwanza. Okay? Not that you're saying, you know, mimi nataka nipate bwana ndio anipe pesa, sijui nini. Okay, those cases are there, and they're exceptional.
Hila, nataka tu kuuliza kidogo, tutaka kuuliza nyinyi wote swali moja. You are young youths. I will consider you as young youths. Unajua nyinyi kama watoto wangu. Okay, so yeah, but it's true. So you people are young youths, and maybe in future, in future, okay, you know, in future even can be tomorrow, labda ila ataamka aseme future is even maybe jioni. Okay, so let me just say in future, labda utaniambia, utataka kuniambia Linda niko na harusi, ama unaniambia Linda niko na harusi, tafadhali kuja, ama una invitation. I want to ask you one question, nyinyi wote. Can you marry a woman mwenye haleti anything kwa table? Can you marry a woman who does not bring anything on the table? Like not even salt alone. Can you do that?
Like hiyo era nikaipita.
Aya, tulia hapo na hapo. Hila niko hapa. Can you marry a woman who can't bring anything?
Yes, I
kwa
can.
meza?
I can.
Na utakuwa tu sawa. Ila let's just say the truth. Let's just say the truth. Just sema tu kwa hiyo kamera.
Unajua, I want to
sijasema, okay, no, I'm just asking.
You want a yes or a no? Hakuna neutral ground.
It's okay.
Life like one give bye.
It's okay. Hakuna neutral. Just tell me, can you marry a woman mwenye hata leta anything kwa table? Atakuwa anakuambia nataka pesa salon, pesa sanitary towel, pesa ya chumvi, pesa like everything. Ni wewe.
No, I think it's hard.
You see?
It's hard. It's not a no, but I think it's hard.
It's hard.
Because unajua, first of all, the reasons why men want to associate with at least people who have income is number one, because life is uncertain.
It's true.
Okay, it's uncertain.
Can't tell.
Not the job sucking, and you don't know many things that can just happen.
But it's true.
So you just need a two-way income. Even besides that, even if there's not a source of income in the family, you could even consider empowering the other person.
Yeah. Okay. That's That's what I've been looking for. Let's empower our girlfriends. Let's empower our sisters. Let's empower ladies out there. Kwa sababu, unajua at the end of the day, you want to tell your girlfriend, usiende kufanya kazi. Then, or like, wachana na shule. Wacha shule, like defer something. Then at the end of the day, wewe ndio utaacha the same lady, unaenda kutafuta lady mwenye ako na kazi, mwenye si burden kwako. Let's empower ladies out there to work hard. Yeah, find something to do. Na mtu asikudanganya hapo nje ati kuja nikuoe, nita provide everything.
Ata provide.
Msidanganye, wacha tunaambia msidanganye.
He'll provide bana.
Msidanganye.
Linda, let me tell you one.
Niko na swali Linda. Nataka nikuulize, si ndio?
Mimi niulize tu, mimi niko hapa, sasa nimeshauliza hangu.
Hebu muulize.
Kwa mfano mimi nikuoe, si ndio? Si ati nikuoe.
Mimi nitakuwa sugar mami.
Linda.
Ngoja sasa jamani, ngoja huyu auliza alafu mimi ndio.
Uita kababa.
Okay.
Kababa
I marry you. Na maybe nilikumari na ulikuwa bado uko shule, si ndio? Maybe ulikuwa unafanya diploma. Alafu ulikuwa na plan kwenda kuchapa degree.
Wacha tu hapo, wacha hapo.
Wacha malize swali.
Sawa basi maliza
basi. Mpole, hata kama wewe ni mrembo, kwa tu mpole.
Na uko na ubaya leo uko na ubaya. Sawa baba, maliza
Like mimi nikumari, si ndio? Maybe mimi nilifika form 4. Unaona, nilifika form 4.
Yeah.
Nimekumari na wewe ulikuwa maybe ulikuwa college. See, love is blind. It doesn't happen.
Siku hizi muone mpaka kuna macho hivi.
Naona lakini wacha sema tu ni blind bro.
Love is blind. So mnapendana hivyo. Okay, wewe upendana na mimi na nikumari nikulete home.
Yes.
Or maybe hata nisipokuleta home.
Na uko na kazi that is, na uko na kazi.
Nafanya jobs ndio. It happened. Mimi nilifika form 4.
Yes. Na uko na kazi, rudi hapo vizuri.
Niko na job. Niko na kazi. It happened hata before nikumari nikupatie ball. Unaona? Nikisha kupatia ball hivyo. Sasa si utaendelea.
Acha nikwambie. Tuleta hapa kwanza kamba la sura.
Mbona naona ni kama hiyo.
Umesoma ona, sikiza. Ngoja kwanza nimaliza. Ngoja
Sitaka kujibu.
Naona ni kama hiyo ni story ya jaba bana.
Hizi story ya jaba.
Simetaka kujibu, acha basi maliza basi.
Acha nimalize alafu ujibu, si ndio? Mimi nilifika form 4 and underline the word form 4.
Underline the word uko na job. That is the very important.
Wachana nayo, si ndio? Wachana nayo. So nimekupea ball. Wewe umefanya diploma. Mimi nilifika form 4, si ndio? Wewe umefanya diploma. So your level of education iko juu kushinda yangu, si ndio? Despite the fact that nafanya job. Nikupea ball. Sasa if nikutoe kwenyu, nikulete tuishi na wewe, si ndio? Utaanza kunisukuma nianze kulipia school fees.
Okay, one.
Kuendelea kusoma.
Okay, no, okay. One, kitu ya kwanza, kama nitakuwa namaliza diploma, that is it.
Yes.
It's okay. Naweza tafuta job na diploma.
Yes.
Lakini sasa kama nitataka kuendelea na masomo, tuta agree. Sitaleta chochote kwa table. Hata nitauza mpaka hiyo meza. Ila simenya najibu, tulia mimi najibu. So, I'll find a job first. So I won't look down upon you because tulifika form 4 na mimi nimemaliza college ama niko na diploma. First, same time, let's say for example you are my husband. Yes. I have to respect you as my husband.
Yes.
You ni one. Enje tukifika kwa nyumba, degree ni degree, huko ukifika kwa nyumba title sasa ni husband na wife. You ni one. Two, kama nitataka kuendelea na masomo yangu, unafaa kwanza, unaona nini? Hapa sasa ndio communication inafaa ikuwe. Unaona wakati una date na mtu beda, uliza huyo mtu, what if sahi yapen tupata, unajua kwanza ball siku hizi ni kitu yenye mnajipangia. Siku hizi kuna tesijio by mistake by nini, unaelewa? So ni kitu yenye labda mmatafuta for long ikakuja, ama kama mlikisha lose up ama okay, tusisi at ball mistake, it is a blessing.
Yes.
Of which wakati yenye maybe you are having unprotected jigijigi, you know mtoto anaweza fanya nini, anaweza kuja. Unaelewa? So no because I'm trying to look for both of you. You know what unaanza kucheka. So
nisikiona zingine wewe mnajipangia
bado.
Zingine mnajitakia.
Sina najibu kwa tumio ile nauliza. Beda.
Sawa.
Beda.
Sawa pole.
Sasa mimi najibu.
Sawa.
Sasa ila beda. Sasa kama nilikuwa nafanya diploma, siko na hiyo communication. Unanioa utaendeleza na masomo, unaelewa? Kama job yako iko willing, kama hutaki kwenda shule, usipeleke tu dem shule. Kama utakuwa umeshamuoa.
Now, just to reiterate. I think part of being an adult,
Yes.
because we are talking about the youths and getting into adulthood and how scary it is. Part of it, one thing that is very important is you have to be very honest with one another.
Yes, exactly.
Let me just explain kidogo tu. You see, you're getting into a relationship. And because a relationship it's essential part of growing up.
Yeah.
Hii stress yenye inakuja na kutransition into adulthood.
I never insist.
It forces you to look for a company.
Yes.
Lazima. You need someone to talk to, share with them your dreams, share with them
Shoulder
your
to lean
plans,
on.
share with them your plans, consult them, umwambie unaona nikiinvest hapa itakuwa aje, tukiinvest hapa itakuwa aje, all those things. But one thing I insist about is that as you transition to adulthood, because at this point we are talking with our fellow youths, and we are free and open to share our experiences and whatever we know or we think should be done. So one thing I really wanted to insist on is that as you transition to adulthood, because it's one of the scariest things, please just be honest with each other. When you're getting into a relationship, be honest and open. Discuss about finances, discuss about career, discuss about what hizo issues zingine za siji who should pay what, who should pay what is this stuff.
So that is communication, what I was talking of. Unaona? Communication nasikia beda. Unamueleza tu in case hiki happen, unafanya nini? Utataka nikupeleke shule ama kitu, unaelewa? So kama utataka ajiendeleze na masomo, utamlipia school fees, wacha atafute kazi. Usimkazie akae huko nyumbani. Wacha atafute kazi, ajiendeleze na masomo yake, si ndio? So unaona. Okay. Let's now go to career wise. As many Kenyans are complaining, people with degree are looking for jobs and people with jobs are looking for degrees.
And that is true.
And that is just adulthood. Unaona? So like everything is just adulthood. What advice can you give to youths out there when wanamaliza shule, wanatamak and there is no job?
Mi kwanza nianze. Okay, mi kwanza seti hata niko na advice. Number one, that is the scenario. That is the situation. Okay? Ni kama unaniambia bwana ushangushwa in the middle of the ocean. Now what will you do? Utakubali uzame? You won't. You have to try and swim hadi mtu atakukujia. Okay? Until you get help. So yes, there's all that mixed up. There are people who don't have the qualification, they have the job. There are people who have the qualification.
They're looking for the jobs.
They are looking for the jobs. What will you do? Are you going to stay home? You're not going to stay home. Another thing, are you going to have a contemporary thinking? Such that you're just thinking normally. You get your normal meal, you get your rent, and wewe uko sawa. Are you going to think that way? No. So it's the scenario for everyone. But number one, you have to lazima ujue kwamba you have to be open-minded. Don't think about a specific type of job. Don't think about I must only get this one. Okay, it could be that you must get that one. It could be, but even as you wait for that one, you have to figure out something to do. Because they say that money is already printed. Money is already printed. So ni wewe upige hesabu vile unaipata. But ukiipata, be careful. We don't have to hear many other cases ya watu kupotea. So what was I saying? I was saying that part of adulthood, part of transitioning into adulthood is anywhere you sit down, you figure out things. The situation is already there. The scenario is already there. That is the system. That is the system, and that's how even God planned it to be. Okay? So if you have the qualification to have a job, someone has the job, they don't have the qualification, you want to go and kick them out of their offices. They also need that to survive. Heri wewe Mungu alikupea akili ya kupita na kupata hiyo certificate. Figure out something. You won't lack something to put food on your table and something to make you get savings and invest.
Okay.
And just a minute. There's something I was thinking about, that true genius, wale watu genius kabisa, are people who are actually using their minds to figure out things in life without relying on system already built by others.
So imagine sasa
What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Kila mtu ni genius. So what I was saying is, ukiona someone is really trying to figure out a business idea, and I implement hadi it is working out. There's a prominent businessman here in Kakamega. Do you want to say he's an idiot?
No.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
Yes. Because he started from scratch.
But you
and
know,
he's a millionaire.
Okay.
And he's has a lot of millions. That's a genius. That is what I was saying, that a true genius is someone who figures out things and actually holds on it. Anaendelea.
Okay.
If you can figure out a business idea, now push, it becomes successful, you're a genius.
Okay, Hila. Au ni wenye walisha build your inaitwaje business isha buildika, si ndio? Let's talk of youths out there, because okay, I know as one of those business youths.
That's why I call you a genius.
Tulia kwanza ila niseme. Tulia ni rant hapa hivi. Nataka ku rant hapa. Businesses ziko ICU. Zinayumba kuyumba.
That is the true test.
So,
that's the true test. Hiyo ndio test. Let me tell you overcome that, Linda. Umefikiria. You don't overcome that nini. You don't overcome that.
So, okay, sasa ila, okay, before nirudishe huko kwa beda. What is the advice that you can give to young business ladies and business men out there? Kwanza mostly the youths. Wenye sai business zinafanya tu. Yani zinayumba, kuyumba. Okay, I just hope this November vitu zitaanza kufunguka. What is the advice that you can tell them?
I'm not a business person.
Okay, what is the advice?
But
Maybe
number
put
one,
yourself on our show.
Number one, don't give up. That is the first thing you're putting in front. You're saying, I already got into this, and I'm not going to let it fall. Okay? When you're making the when you're making the choice to venture into that business, you saw potential. The potential didn't fly away because your business is not performing at that point. The potential is still there. Your business can still boom. So number one, don't give up. Number two, figure things out. You have your mind. You have the brains. You have the brains. You have the brains.
Yeah.
That's why you spotted a business opportunity. So don't sleep. Sit, do research, figure out things. They will have to work out. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so to me, the advice I can give to youths out there who are businesses and everything. I know, like now, people are living from hand to mouth. So, hiyo enye mtu atataka kununua kiatu anajiambia kuliko nunue kiatu 2000, let me buy shopping like your food for a month, unaona. So what I can tell you is that let's just hold on, kutafunguka na kutakuwa sawa. Economic credit itakuwa sawa, everything itakuwa sawa. So let's just hold on, to lose hope. But kama umefunga, it's okay, you can figure out something else. Ama you can hold on maybe hadi next year or maybe December kama kutafunguka, you can come up with something else or do the same business again. Bada tuka hapa.
Mimi ningependa kuwapatia advice kama youth. Economy kuwe mbaya, economy kuwe mzuri. Ina depend na brain yako. Na venye wewe mwenyewe unajibeba, unaona? Economy inaweza kuwa poa, lakini
by the way inaweza kuwa poa na bado kama utumia akili.
Kama utumia akili, bado ngori, si ndio? So wewe ukigraduate, si ndio? Una graduate, unatoka sasa kwa shule, unakuja kuface sasa real life. Ukigraduate, inafaa ujiambie kitu moja, si ndio? Wewe si wa kwanza kugraduate. Wewe si wa kwanza kusoma. Kuna watu walisoma, kuna watu waligraduate, na wewe si wa kwanza. So ukienda huko nje, enda kama umejipanga.
Na kuna watu bado kwa huko nje pending bado hajapata kazi
zao. Ndio. Wengi sana.
Okay, turudie huko. Do you consider adulthood as a scam?
No, adulthood is not a scam at all. And adulthood is good because you see, in the end of the day, you need the satisfaction of family, you need the satisfaction of having a lot of bucks in form of savings, kwa bank, nini, eh? So
Yeah,
adulthood is
come
not a
on.
scam.
Go ahead.
Adulthood is not a scam. Remember that it's in adulthood where you'll drive the Porsches of all your cars. It's in adulthood where you'll build your home, rent an apartment, develop a property, nini hizo vitu zote, okay?
So now, okay, like
So
you
I
should
don't
just
see,
see future.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. I want to tell our youths, and because you're my colleagues, the best the best phrase I can tell you is, we are part of the normal curve.
Yeah.
Okay, life inaenda hivi. So ndio ndo tunapanda. We are yet to get to the resting point. Ndio tuanze kuteremka kama tumeenda. So hang on there. If it's your business, don't let it sink. Okay? Even if it sinks in the end, but try and come up with something, because you already proven that you can do business.
Yeah.
Okay? So hang on tight and just hang on tight. Don't ever give up on the kind of vision and where you see yourself.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, adulthood, and people already adults, and people who figured things out, and maybe times were harder at that time than this one. They're enjoying fruits of their efforts, and it doesn't call for resting. You have to go hard on yourself. You have to figure things out, and figuring things out, and not just sitting in the house and overthinking.
Yeah.
You have to get factual and real. Do research. Get and be exposed to relevant knowledge in whichever field you want to invest in, and I think transitioning to adulthood will be easier.
Yeah.
The only thing we need is we don't have to boom as we transition to adulthood. Unahitaji tu, hautaji kukuwa millionaire as you transition to adulthood. You only need kakitu kenye kana kushikilia, so that even if life is punching, lakini haikupunch
hata ikifika ya kushikilia imeenda, at least you can usijinyonge.
So you only need something to be with to get you going. But let me tell you, adulthood is coming with more opportunities and more income and more resources,
At
because
least,
that's what we've seen.
At least unaona in a positive way, and that's okay. Like it before tukuje kukabeda ndio tunamaliza tukienda ile. What is the advice you can give to parents out there when you're anapewa to pressure after shule? Yani okay, to blame our parents, because our parents wanajua after college ama watoto ama after university or something watoto watapata kazi immediately. What is the advice you can give to them out there?
Parents. That it's challenging talking to parents because parents have seen life
like,
more than we have seen.
Let's just say wewe umemaliza university, you have no job. Na uko home uko na pressure, nitumie hakuna hii. Put yourself in that shoe. Utamwambia nini your parent?
So number one thing I say to parents is, parents, you should really know and recognize that times have changed. We are in a different times. The kind of questions we are trying to answer are very different from the kind of questions you were answering at that time. Okay, we are raised in a world where there are rare opportunities and there are many people grabbing for the opportunities. During your time, I had one parent saying that they were in campus and the job was already waiting. They already posted in work. So our parents really need to be patient with us. Number two, they really need to pray harder, because God is listening to prayers of parents. See, we are out, but tunaambiwa maombi ya mamako na maombi ya daddy. So only two things. Number one, parents, please pray for your children. They need it. Number two, be patient with your children.
And they should also know that mtu kupata job can even take 12 years.
Yes. And another thing is, if you're a parent and you're in a position to empower your child, I wonder why you can't trust your son with the 10 million startup money.
Okay, yeah.
I'm talking to parents,
true,
and I want this one to come into minds of our parents. You find a parents really having income, but they can't trust their children with enough of a startup amount so that they can do business with them. So to those parents who are able to empower their children, please don't hesitate. Empower them as early as now. We need those children. we need those youths who are creative and bubbling with ideas to get to the market, identify opportunities, and create opportunity for others. Hiyo tu.
Okay. Tukapa. Do you consider adulthood as a scam, as most youth says out there? And again, what advice do you have for the parents out there when you're unapata to pressure kwanza immediately after college?
Okay, I don't agree.
That
Because-
it's not a scam. No?
Yes. Adulthood is not exceptional. Adulthood is not optional. Adulthood is compulsory. Yes. You cannot decide whether you want to be an adult or not.
Lazima tu ukue.
Lazima tu utakuwa adult, si ndio? So ukigrow ukiingia hiyo stage ya kuwa adult, unajua tunaongea hivi, so we are not basing majorly on adults. We are basing on these people who are
Youth.
wenye wanaingia kwa hii
Vijana.
wenye wanakuja huku kwa adulthood, si ndio? So hii adulthood ukishaingia kwa adult inafaa uingie ukijua. Sasa adulthood haitajua wewe ni mwanamke ama wewe ni mwanaume, si ndio? Mwanaume ukipeana mimba lazima ulee, si ndio? Wewe ukipewa mimba na mwanaume alafu huyo mwanaume akuruke,
Utalea mwenyewe.
itajilea? Haiwezi, si ndio? So that's why nasema adulthood ni compulsory.
It's compulsory, yeah.
Okay.
So na kitu inaweza advice
Parents.
nimependa point ya
Ila.
ya ila sana hiyo ya ku advise parents about their children. Like unapata hawa Hindu Wahindi wananifurahishanga sana kwa sababu unapata wakigrow, si ndio? Unapata mtoto hata hajui Kiingereza, hajui kuandika, lakini mzazi wake anajua. Huyu mtoto venye ana grow anamfunza virtues, unaona? Anamfunza vitu zingine zitamsaidia kwa maisha. Unapata hata huyu mtoto asipoenda shule anashinda kwa supermarket, anashinda kwa wholesale, anashinda kwa duka, si ndio? So African parents, I'm talking to you. Tafadhali tu African parents.
Come up again.
African parents.
Tujaribu tu pia kuadapt some changes. Things zinaweza fanya at least, kwa sababu najua Africa is very hostile. Africa is very hostile. Sisi hatuko kama majuu. Najua majuu kuna opportunities more.
Sasa nakwambia jitafutie.
Majuu msata decide aanze ku dance. Na ingia dance school. Na hiyo ni career kitambo, si ndio? Lakini huko utaanza ku dance.
Wacha ku dance. Na mimi mzazi nataka ku dance hata ku dison. Unasema kwanza ni jambazi.
Unaweka TikTok hata utrend bana. Unataka kutrend kama watu wengine wana dance mpaka siku gani, unaona? So parents inafaa at least tushike watoto wetu mikono. Like unajua mimi kitu yenyewe inanijia kwa mind ni life ingekuwa tu mzuri kama parents wangekuwa naangalia mbele. Huyu mtoto inafaa aishi aje in future, unaona? Like wanampatia kitu yenye ata start nayo. Once mtoto ameingia adulthood, anamuita na mwambia hii kitu nilikuwa nimekuwekea.
And
I don't
know. I just wanted to insist on something to remind our colleagues just on what you're saying, that what people are really focusing on now is creating and building generational wealth. You will die. Will you hand over 50 million properties to the hands of your children? Uambia sasa mimi naenda. Shikeni hii 50 meters, nyinyi msonge nayo. So even as we focus on our career nini, please think about our fellow youth. Think about what generational wealth will you leave at the hands of your children.
But unajua pia tusiblame parents, because parents are like, huyu nikimwachia atakonda mali yote, atauza hivyo unaona? Like parents don't trust their kids anymore.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a topic for another day. Okay
guys, I think we'll wrap up for now. And please tell us on the comment section, do you consider adulthood as a scam, or maybe you consider it as like, let's say, just life, like the way to life? And see you on our next show. Bye.